As far as memorable moments with PRhyme, every single session with DJ Premier, like we did 1 week in New York at his studio, and we did 1 week in Detroit at my studio. Every single session, man, is just memorable, you know, because there's always like long DJ Premier stories, you know, like Preem is the best storyteller, man. He been in the game so long, and I don't understand how he remembers so much, but it seems like he remembers every single day of his career. Because he has a story for everything. He has a story for everybody that you bring up. He knows everybody. Everybody respects him. He's got a cool story associated with every single artist that you can think of. So every single moment with him in the studio is just like, we spend more time like joking, laughing, and listening to his stories than we actually do writing and recording. And I learned like that's part of the vibe. That's kind of like what puts you in the mood to like really want to get shit done. And that's what really gives you like the ammo that you need to create some of the music. So that's one of those questions I'm gonna have to give you a blanket answer and just say all of it. It's hard for me to speak for Preem from a production standpoint, but I know with me, it's all easy work. It's all easy work, and only because whatever Preem is gonna take the compositions and do with them, I know I'm gonna like it. Now that's like one problem out of the way, you know, because normally if you lock in with a producer, I'm always a little apprehensive with doing that, because I think to myself like, damn man, okay, I know I'm locking in with this person, but what if I'm locking in with them for a couple days and it's just those couple days that they off? So a waste of my time, you know what I'm saying? Because what if everything they come up with I don't like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I never had to worry about that with Preem, you know. So he basically taking Ant-Man Wonder compositions, he's chopping them up, he's looping them, he's doing his thing to them, he's adding his Premier element to them, and they're very easy to write to. Very easy to write to. So it's not difficult at all. The most I could say is that it brings out something a little bit different, just because it's a little bit more musical than what the Adrian Young stuff was for the first PRhyme. The first PRhyme was really raw. It was really raw and soulful. This PRhyme was had a little bit more of an orchestra vibe to it, and Preem was trying a little bit more. You know, this one was a little bit more risky. It made me take a few more risks creatively. Like I implemented a lot more melody into the PRhyme 2 album, because that's just what the music told me to do. PRhyme 1, I was just rapping. You know what I mean? Like I was just going raw. You know, we kept it completely raw. So I mean, as far as that's the only thing I could think of that was different. Maybe it just made me try a few more things for the PRhyme 2 joint. The craziest thing that I could think of that just popped into my head, because there's not a lot crazy going on. You know, we pretty much all business when we out on the road, because we all old guys now. But like Preem, okay, first of all, DJ Premier is crazy. Just want to let y'all know that. He's fucking crazy. So like, I got this theory that like, since we're artists, like when we pull up to the venue, none of us should be driving. Like if you're a fan and you sitting out in the front of the venue and you waiting to get in, and like the person that you're waiting to see perform pulls up in a tour bus and they're driving, that look a little crazy. Like Preem has to be driving all the time. We could be in the tour bus, we could be in Sprinter van, whatever we're in, he wants to be the one driving at all times. He has like this complex, like he loves to drive first of all, but he has like this complex. I don't know if he doesn't feel safe with other people driving. I don't know if he's a control freak. I don't know what it is, but he has to be driving all the time. I don't have no problem with that. It's only with pulling up to the venue. Bro, if you want to drive on the road, when we on, you know what I'm saying, when we on the highway and shit, fine. If that makes you happy. But pulling up to the venue, that's a little crazy. That's about as crazy as it gets on the road. DJ Premier driving the vehicle. We pulled up to a venue before, and it was one of those times where we had to go through the front entrance because they didn't have a back entrance, and Preem was driving, and you know, like we pulled up and they was like something, and you can hear him saying Royce, Preem, and then you hear, oh shit, there they go right there. Oh shit, there they go right there. And it's like you can see Preem biggest day just right there driving. And he getting out like he just pulling up like we just in New York or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And we in some city. I can't even remember where we were at, but That's hilarious to me. Like me and Vish was in the back cracking up like, this nigga, man. Gotta love him.